Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Hello? I won't repeat the word hello this time. How about that? Anyways, even though there aren't any new animatronics tonight, I still have to talk and waste your time, because that's my job, being the phone guy. And I barely get paid for that. You know, Fnaf is usually a very challenging game, and people love torturing themselves on night 7 and whatnot. But I have a new challenge, harder than anything else. I call it the do not click the mute button challenge. Basically, I'll talk some nonsense for a long time, and you aren't allowed to mute me. All this while trying to protect yourself from scary robotic furries. Do you accept the challenge? Next, because I just tricked a few fools into thinking that what I said wasn't going to be important, but actually I'm going to tell you some of the story of the game, as well as explaining some stuff. I learned these cool trolling tricks from my buddy Scott Coffin. The last game, he said. There are going to be more games, he said, in before he makes a bunch of ports, a few new games, and a movie. Anyways, I'll first cover the confusion around Axel's gender, for you see, lots of people assume that Axel was a girl, when in reality Axel is indeed a boy. Seriously, you should have known from his name, honestly. Looking at you, Fusion Z Gamer, calling Axel the troll lady. Well, what were you thinking? I'll have to use that on my life sometime now. Also, people were confused as to why the animatronics in the second game had different names, and some of them also said it didn't make sense. It was just a creative choice, okay? It's a fan game, it doesn't have to follow the original game in every regard. Well, now we have the confusion out of the way, let's talk about the story. I'll start by recapping the previous two games, my bad, because some people, yet again, were confused. So basically, our little buddy Axel and his girlfriend were taken by Greg, Axel's father, to Freddy's freaking pizzeria, because that was such a good idea. Greg is a real nice guy, though. It was the developer to use probably as spite for him, but oh well. I guess don't judge a book by its cover. Everything was going well for them until the villain of the story, Shadow Freddy, appeared and ruined the party. He basically killed Axel's girlfriend and, you know, converted Axel into Greg and animatronics to take their life energy or something. Then Ballora tried to save them and Shadow Freddy zapped him. It all ended at the scene where Greg stopped Shadow Freddy and was about to attack him or something. Also, a character by the name of Danielle exists. Well, that's all the mood I have for telling you tonight. Might tell you what happened next tomorrow. Hopefully you haven't died before the end of this phone call, but oh well, see ya.